catching up with Mikey today at his home box in Sunderland. He's been on the road the last couple of weeks, so we're just going to talk through what he's been up to. So you might have seen that he won Body Power Games last weekend and Rainhills 2 weekends ago. So we're just going to talk through the WODs that he did down at Rainhills first, and then we'll go through what he did at Body Power and how the weekend went. So going into Rainhills, he was injured, had a back problem. I think we got it on the vlog, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like, you're struggling hard. Or did you have acupuncture?
Yeah, acupuncture and just a lot of stretching and put it back in place as well.
A lot of complex machine. Yeah. But I think, so WOD 1 at Rainhills, do you want to talk us through this?
So WOD 1 was a chipper, 50 double unders, 10 cleans, 15 lunges, they were both at 60, then 20 bar over burpees, back to the lunges and cleans at 60, and then 50 double unders, and there was a time cap of 6 minutes on that workout. Try to get that as fast as possible. I'd done it in training, tripped up on the last double unders, and it went over just over 4 minutes. So on the competition day, I thought sub 4 minutes would sort of win as the WOD, which I ended up taking second in, which I was still happy about hitting sub 4. I think I got 3:53 on that. WOD 2 was the one which I was most scared about because of my back, which was a clean, a thruster, a hand clean, and a thruster just for max weight. You didn't have to extend the clean, so you could just go below parallel on the clean and then thruster. So basically it was a cluster and a hand cluster. I warmed up in the training area to about I couldn't hit 105, my back just wouldn't let us, so I just opened up with 102. Hit that 102.5 kg, then got a bit excited, tried for 110, couldn't get it, then 107.5 I tried for, and I couldn't get that, so I sort of learned something there as well. I should have just went for a little bit lower instead of getting a bit carried away, but still happy to hit over 100 with me back. Then it was,
where did you come in that one?
6th or 7th,
so
that was my worst, yeah, that was my worst finish. But I sort of knew it was going to be strength, obviously, is a major thing I need to work on as well, so I knew that if I still reached top 10 in that, I would still be there and thereabouts. And then it was a 2-minute rest, and it was straight into 15 cal row, 3 thruster, 12 calorie row, 6 thruster, and then so on. So your rows go down and your thrusters go up, which I ended up taking the event win in that. With the time, I can't remember the time, it was 3 minutes odd. But that was a tough one, that. But I thought I would come away with a win on that because I knew that people would split up these 12 and 15 thrusters.
You go and broken?
Just went broken, yeah. And then WOD 4 was an 8-minute AMRAP, 10 box jumps, 10 shoulder overhead, 60 kg and 10 toes to bar. This is the one that I thought I probably could have got an event win, but this is where it started hitters in the competition. Obviously your 4th WOD in, it was a bit hot, a bit sweaty, and I was stepping down on the box jumps to try and see just where everyone was at and to try and find out where, if I could get over 7 rounds. I think I hit 7 rounds plus like 8 reps, which I was happy with. In training I only got 6 rounds. Obviously I've done it by myself as well, so hitting it on your own isn't always the best, so I've improved that by a round in 8 reps.
So where were you sitting after the first
so
4 seconds?
I was in first place after WOD 1 and 2. Then after WOD 3 we were in joint first, me and Sam Harvey. And then I was in first still from WOD 3, and then we ended up going into the final and joined first because he took the event win on WOD 4 and I took second place. So we're both on 14 points coming into the final, which is where we went in the 400 metre run, then 5 snatches at 70, 10 chest to bar pull-ups, 5 snatches at 70 again, 10 chest to bar pull-ups, 50 metres farmers carries, 40 kg each side, then 10 snatches at 60, 15 pull-ups, 10 snatches at 60, 15 pull-ups. And I went into this, so me and him were, started off, I think because he had more event wins, he started off like 1 place before us for the 400 metre run, went on the 400 metre run, took over him, and obviously because I knew that whoever finished higher in the final out of me and him, we knew who was going to win it, so I went way too hard on this bit. I've done all the snatches, touch and go, and no one else was doing snatches, touch and go, 10 chest to bars. I felt fine, to be honest, until I got to the farmer's carry, done the farmer's carry, moved over to the 60 kg snatches, and thought 60 kg snatches, I'll just do them unbroken and hit the first rep and failed it, and I was just like, in the hurt locker then, and literally had to dig in. I was doing the last 3 pull-ups on that, I done in singles.
So how far ahead were you at this point?
When I was on the farmers carries, people were still on the 70 kg snatches. So when I got onto that, people weren't even on the farmers carries. That's it looked like I missed a round.
But did you feel them closing you in, or were you just like?
No, I didn't feel them closing us in until here. So when I was squat snatching 60 kg and everyone else was still powering it, and then that's when people were catching us. And then that's when I thought, oh, I'm going to have to literally, but there was no gear that I could have hit because I went too hard. So obviously learned something from that as well.
Yeah.
But still got second in the final, so
win overall.
yeah.